Some Iraq news posted by Clare at KTFA October 28, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. KTFA. Clare. Opening of 7 new outlets for supplying liquefied gas in Iraq. October 28, 2024. The Oil Products Distribution Company, affiliated with the Ministry of Oil, announced today, Monday, the opening of 7 new outlets to supply liquefied gas, LPG, to vehicles. As about 29,500,000 liters of gas were supplied to vehicles through the outlets spread across various governorates. The company's general manager, Hussein Talib, said in a statement that the new outlets were distributed across a number of governorates, as 3 outlets were opened in Nineveh, 2 in Muthanna, and 1 outlet in each of Baghdad and Mason, stressing that work is ongoing to open more outlets to meet the needs of citizens. For his part, the director of the Equipment Authority, Fallah Hashim, explained that the distribution company currently manages 70 outlets for vehicle gas, while the gas filling company manages 53 outlets, bringing the total number of outlets to 123 outlets, stressing the continuation of efforts to expand the number of outlets to cover all governorates with liquefied gas services for vehicles. The General Company for Gas Filling and Services indicated that more than 10% of cars in the country have converted to the gas system, considering that this system is safer than gasoline. With the increasing demand of citizens to convert their cars to operate on gas due to the high prices of improved and premium gasoline. Clare. Al-Alami and Al-Alaq stress the need to combine efforts to prevent corruption and recover its proceeds. October 28, 2024. Baghdad. The chairman of the Federal Integrity Commission, Muhammad Ali Al-Alami, stressed the need for concerted efforts by state institutions to prevent and combat corruption, and to strive diligently to recover smuggled corruption proceeds, in addition to focusing on preventive awareness-raising and educational methods to prevent corruption and spread and consolidate the culture of integrity among society. Al-Alami, during his reception of the governor of the central bank, Ali Al-Alaq, at the authority's headquarters, noted the authority's determination to continue efforts to combat corruption and pursue its perpetrators, noting that corruption hinders reconstruction, development and investment operations and contributes to the decline in services provided to citizens. For his part, the governor of the central bank offered his congratulations to Muhammad Ali Al-Alami on assuming his duties as chairman of the Federal Integrity Commission, wishing him success in carrying out the great national mission of combating corruption and cleansing state institutions of its filth. The two parties agreed to intensify levels of cooperation and coordination between the authority and the central bank, especially in the fight of money laundering and smuggling, noting the sanctity and inviolability of public money, and the importance of doubling efforts to preserve it, and recovering what was stolen, embezzled and smuggled out of the country. Clare. Raffidain Bank explains the mechanism of selling dollars to travelers. October 28, 2024. Raffidain Bank explained, today, Monday, the mechanism for selling dollars to travelers. A statement by the bank received by the Iraqi news agency, INA, stated that the traveler makes an electronic reservation through the bank's website, and the reservation form is filled out 72 hours before the date stated on the travel ticket after completing the reservation procedures and confirming the date, indicating that the traveler then goes to one of the branches for the purpose of depositing cash in dinars in the branch exclusively. The statement added that the dollar will be received at the bank's outlet inside the Babylon Hall at Baghdad International Airport exclusively, and the dollar will not be delivered to the traveler until after completing the travel procedures and after finishing the passport stamping. He added, the branches designated for depositing the Iraqi dinar are the Kark branches, Al-Mansur, Al-Rafah, Al-Marifa, Al-Mahaya. The Rusafa branches, Al-Senik, Al-Firdaz, the main branch, Palestine Street, the offices houses, Al-Waziriyah. He pointed out that the requirements for selling the dollar are a valid Iraqi passport with a valid visa or residency, a civil status ID, a nationality certificate or a unified national card, a residence card, and a valid travel ticket. Clare. Iraqi-US Negotiating Committee stresses transition from military to economic relations. The Higher Coordination Committee for the Strategic Framework Agreement for Friendship and cooperation with the United States of America stressed the need to move the relationship with Washington to an economic partnership and not to focus on military affairs. This came during the committee's periodic meeting headed by Foreign Minister Fuad Hussein. In the presence of all representatives of the subcommittees within the higher committee, according to a statement by the committee. The statement stated that, the meeting discussed the latest developments in bilateral relations between Iraq and the United States of America. In addition to reviewing the achievements approved during the recent meetings between the two parties in mid-April in the capital, Washington. Future working papers were also discussed during the upcoming meetings of the committee, scheduled to be held in February of next year, within the agreed-upon axes, which include cooperation in the political and diplomatic fields, security and defense, energy, economy, education, health, and the environment. The foreign minister stressed the importance of strengthening relations with the United States of America by implementing the provisions of the agreement, and moving the relationship to a solid economic partnership. He also stressed the need not to focus only on military and security aspects, but rather to expand cooperation to include economic, health, educational, and other fields. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.